part of me feels like having an increase in the scale is letting you guys down, because I want to be able to show you can do it, never give up. And I feel like having the scale go up is just like showing failure. Let's just cut to the chase. This week was awful. Happy Thursday, you guys. I usually start these vlogs well in advance, usually Sundays or Monday, and I tell you what we're going to be doing. And this week, I will be honest, I was so excited initially because this week I wanted to talk about scheduling workouts around school. It's something you guys had mentioned in the poll you wanted to see. And then I changed it to now say scheduling workouts around school, the struggle of time management. And I couldn't think of a better title because it is now Thursday. And I can tell you, 48 hours ago, it was Tuesday morning and I had worked out 0 times. And I had it in the schedule. I had everything planned out. I was gonna show you, I'm a full-time working teacher who does VIP Kid and YouTube and is in a musical and is about to, where's my script? And is about to direct her own school's musical, and she can schedule workouts. But guess what? Apparently that doesn't always happen. And if you're a teacher watching this, you're probably thinking, well, duh, Kristen, of course it doesn't happen. This is a struggle. I never even scheduled the time to sit down and film this. We are in my classroom. This is the band side of my room. I've already put all the stools and things away, and you can see the blue riser right there. That is my choir side. And I'm very lucky and fortunate that I have all this counter space where I can have the kids do written things. I've got all their posters and work here. It's just a lot. It could be a lot just with the school. So if you are a full-time teacher and you are struggling to find time for yourself, for self-care, to work out, you are not alone. And I am somebody who lives religiously by her Google Calendar. Like religiously, if it's on the calendar, more often than not, I will do it. But I could not find a time, one, to do my Zumba classes because I had rehearsals now for She Loves Me. Zumba was not an option, like I just said. Finally, by the time Tuesday rolled around, I said, okay, I've got to get something because I need to be accountable for you guys. So really, in a way, I showed up Tuesday, late, better than never, because I wanted to show up for you. And I told myself, listen, if I can't go to a class, I don't have the time to even go to the gym because I'm coming home, I've got an hour to make my dinner, eat it, sit and take a breath, and then go to rehearsal. I decided to pull out my husband's Ring Fit Adventure, and I'll put some clips up here of me playing. Tuesday, I came home, I played the Ring Fit Adventure. Honestly, it's a video game. I didn't think I would burn many calories, but if you watch this, you are constantly running. It is in place, but you are running, and you've got to run at a higher pace to go uphill, to beat battles and get different things in the games. You've got to do squats, you've got to do high knees, you've got to do like extension bends, and I don't know all these terms, obviously, but you were moving, and my Fitbit told me about a half hour and I had burned 300 calories. And this doesn't care if you're running on a treadmill. This doesn't care if you're playing a video game. This just sits and calculates your heartbeat and how many calories you are burning. I feel like I'm trying really hard not to make this an excuse video. Point is, I did have time, but I was choosing that time to breathe, to cook, to keep my house clean. I actually didn't do any evening VIP Kid, and I only taught one after school lesson. I will say, Tuesday I did Ring Fit. Tuesday night, so Tuesday I came home, did Ring Fit. Tuesday night I went to rehearsal. Christopher had to stay for an extra hour at rehearsal, and one of the nice things about our theater is that it's connected to a community center. So I finished my rehearsal, I had an extra hour. I went downstairs to the basement community center and I ran a mile. I lifted for about 10 minutes. I did some aerobic workouts with like different big aerobic balls. I don't know what these are called. I really need to learn what all this is called. That could be a video in itself. So technically, I can say I worked out twice on Tuesday because I did 35 minutes of Ring Fit and then 45 minutes in the gym. Wednesday rolled around and I did not have rehearsal. And I decided, Kristen, you are gonna finish school. You're gonna go get a manicure because I really needed one so badly. And then I went home, I did another hour of Ring Fit Adventure. I cleaned my house, sheets, towels, everything. Today is Thursday. I'm gonna weigh in tomorrow. You saw at the beginning of this video, I was 157. I weighed in this morning at 158. And I've been logging the food. I have been keeping up with as much keto as I can. And even if I do have something that is high carb, I log it into the Fitness Pal. So I can at least see that less than 10% of my caloric intake is from carbohydrates. So I don't know if it is just stress. I don't know if it's, not getting enough water, because I will admit there were some days I wasn't getting enough water. Right now I am drinking, and this was a cup of water. I've just been filling it with black coffee. I've been doing all black coffee. I haven't had any fun drinks. So I don't know what it is, and I don't want this video to come off as she's complaining. This video should represent the fact that time management as a teacher with extracurriculars is hard. And if you're watching this and you have children, bless you. Honestly, bless you, because I don't know how you do this. I will never claim to give parental advice in any of these videos until and if the day comes that Christopher and I decide to become parents. Just know this is hard to kind of cheer myself up, because I won't lie. Yesterday was a rough day, and today's kind of a rough day. I weighed in 1 pound heavier, and you can say, oh, it's water. You can say, oh, you've been lifting. Maybe it's your muscle. You can say all these things. And I know the scale is just a way to track progress. There are many other ways. But it's just hard when you're trying to keep this all up and balance so many things, and you see the scale's gone up. So I've decided, looking forward, and if you can do this in your life, I highly recommend it. I am going to, what I call, trim the fat. MLK Day is this Monday. I am teaching a majority of my private voice students. After MLK Day, I'm going to take 2 weeks off from teaching them. Those will be the 2 weeks that I really get into learning my lines for the show, the music for the show. I'll get Shrek Jr. ready for my middle schoolers. I will spend those 2 weeks trying to get as much outside of private teaching as I can. I don't mind doing VIP Kit in the morning. Honestly, I say I teach it, and I do. Sorry, I'm playing with my hair. I really do VIP Kit in the morning because it gets me up. I don't sleep until the last minute, which I would do if I didn't have VIP Kit. So really, yes, I am teaching. Yes, I am bringing in that extra supplemental income, but it's not out of necessity. It is more for Kristen won't wake up. And 3 of these mornings, I had scheduled it so I would teach and then still have an hour before I had to even get ready. Ask me if I worked out in that 1 hour. Ask me if I went back to sleep. So right now, I'm just trying to restructure some things. If I can spend more time sleeping, I will definitely do that. If I can have more time at home for me in downtime, I will definitely. Not having rehearsal last night was a dream. I was able to just put on pajamas by 6 o'clock. I worked out, I cleaned, made dinner, and if you watch on my Instagram, it was literally just scrambled eggs, a little bit of bacon. I needed some more fat because my fat intake was really low, so I ate an entire avocado with everything with the bagel seasoning on it. It was awesome. So this is going to be a short vlog, and it's literally just weigh in, talking about struggling, and I will vlog my Friday weigh-in. If I have anything to say on that, I definitely will. Part of me feels like having an increase in the scale is letting you guys down, because I want to be able to show you can do it, never give up. And I feel like having the scale go up is just like showing failure. And I'm trying to remind myself that failure comes when you stop trying. And there are going to be weeks that the scale is going to go up. I just didn't think it would be this soon in the game. I thought, hey, we're cutting out those processed carbs. We're drinking the black coffee. We're only eating during our designated meals. We're cutting out the snacking. This is going to be great. And I won't lie, Monday morning, I weighed in at 160. And I was so devastated. I don't know how I gained 3 pounds. I'm going to assess it to eating the meals and desserts at my friend's wedding, like I talked about. But either way, it's behind me. I'm back down to 158. I really wanted to be at 155. If you remember, I always set goals. I was supposed to go from 157 to 155, and that won't happen. So if I have to push that goal back to next week, I will do it, because MLK Day, I'm going to VIP Kid teach. I am going to Zumba. I'm going to do private lessons, and I might even do an afternoon workout. It might be a 2 a day, but I'm going to make it a point to sit down and put the time into this calendar. Sorry, I'm pointing at this computer because it is my calendar, but I'm going to make it happen. And if you are a teacher struggling, it's okay. really, it's okay. Just so long as you keep trying, just please don't give up. You're seeing me here like falling apart a little bit. That's because this time management stuff is hard because we are so used to giving to our students. And if you are giving to a classroom, you're giving to VIP, or you tutor or do lessons, it's really hard to find time to give to yourself. So the only advice I can say is just keep going, never give up, and just keep trying different things, because at some point you'll find something that works for you. If you have found something that works for you and you're willing to share it, please put it down below in the comment section. I will be doing my push-ups tonight so I can weigh in tomorrow, and then I edit this during one of my planning periods here at school, because I get all my other planning things done for next week's classes, and then I edit this. So you guys, I show up at the gym for you guys, and I show up to get my lesson plans. You guys really just help me keep my life in order. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning at the weigh-in. It doesn't matter what that scale says. I am weighing in. If it says 200 pounds, I don't care. I am sharing what it is, and we are just going to assess from there, because there's no place to go but forward. All right, I'll see you guys on Friday. Stay positive. Another week, another set of push-ups. Still haven't cleaned that closet from last week, but let's do it.